Okay.
Wally, I have a quick ask for you, if I could.
Yep.
You do such a great job when you send these out after you kind of go through, filter, make clips, and that kind of thing.
Yep.
You had made a mention of, and it was brief, but I love the point, because you're sort of describing what youth hockey seems to be a lot of around here anyway, about the coaches calling the game from the, as opposed to, just nonstop, just like every command, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to in between shifts, assistant coaches, or in between periods, the head coach explain what the point is we're trying to make. Is there a way you could sort of clip that out?
Yeah, I just made a note of it. Last week, as soon as this is done, I'm going to try to record it. I've recorded it. I'm going to try to see if I can record it so that I can edit it. Last week it didn't turn out. I couldn't. I tried like heck to record. I recorded it, but I couldn't download it onto my top. So I will definitely do it. The session was great, but I've earmarked that topic. Is there anything else that you guys think would be, having gone through everything? I can break it down relative to the topics that I brought up with Greg, but you're right. That feedback idea is major at minor hockey.
Can I chime in on that, Wally?
Yes.
Joan Vickers did a lot of research in that and wrote this little booklet about it. And her thing about feedback is you draw a straight line and you don't say anything to the player. It's going to go like this, a little bit, it's a little bit all the time. You don't talk to them all the time. But if they do something exceptional, you say something, or if they do something way below, that you got to make a correction. That's the feedback you do, instead of doing a play-by-play as the game's going on, because they just shut you down. So that when you're saying something, it's significant, because she says you don't want the player to be there listening to you and trying to please you. They shouldn't be there to try and make you happy. They should be out there trying to play the game well. So I always value that research she did.
Yeah, I just wrote down significant feedback.
Yeah.
That's specific feedback. And
Decision Training was their booklet, I think, called.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to run, but I want to make, if I could, one last point for you fellas. So my wife is a big Red Sox fan, and listening to you guys talk about Calgary, who is about 6 games into the season, you remind me a lot about when she's 6 games into the season with the Red Sox. There's a lot of games left, boys. There's a lot of games left. That's all I'll say.